Hi and welcome to Whisky Shared. You're watching my review of Jameson 21 Years. I'm Toby and you're watching Whisky Shared. Welcome to my review of Jameson 21 Years. This is the third review of my Irish Whisky Month series for 2022. And if you'd like to win a sample of this plus all the other whiskies I've featured and a bonus dram, then leave a comment below and I'll pick a winner at the end of the month. Jameson 21 Years is a blended whisky from the Middleton distillery, and it's made up of ex-bourbon and ex-Oloroso cask whiskies, which are single pot still and grain whiskies. The bottle itself was part of a ballot. There's 2,301 bottles. It's 57.2% ABV and it's non-chill filtered. And it cost £282, including delivery from Ireland. It's a bit expensive, definitely, but well, is it worth the price? Let's find out. On to the whiskey. Right, so before I start nosing and tasting, let's have a quick look at the colour. I'd say that's like a tawny, but potentially there is added colour as it doesn't say on the bottle. Let's start with the nose. Right, so the first thing I get is like brown sugar, and then like soaked dark fruits. Reminds me of like mince pies, and yeah, it's quite Christmassy. Getting like shortbread biscuit. There's like bacon spices, and there's even like a whiff of blackcurrant jam. Yeah, it really is nice. Let's move on to the palate. Right, so this really has a thick mouthfeel. Really does coat the palate well. You definitely get a really intense experience. There's lots going on. There's tannic sherry, not too dry, not too bitter though. It's very, very fruity and rich. It really is, yeah, it really is an intense sherry dram. That Oloroso influence is really, really noticeable. But I do like the fact it isn't too dry. Let's have another sip. Yeah, so after that fruitiness comes dark chocolate, and then I'm getting Christmas pudding, I'm getting some charred oak, I'm getting some pepper, some heat, and I'm getting a really nice buttery biscuit note. It really is nice. In terms of finish, it is lightly tannic, not overly dry. There's some stone fruits, there's that biscuit note, there's pepper, there's dark chocolate. Really is quite a lot going on the finish, and I'd say it's medium long in terms of length, and it's really singing in the mouth, and it's the sort of whiskey that you don't have to sip too often. You can savour each sip for quite a long time because, you know, all those flavours going on and the sort of length of the finish. In terms of value, well, it was £282 delivered to the UK, which is a lot of money. It's about £100 more than the cask strength 18-year-old. Obviously, it's limited. You know, it may never be repeated in a similar form again, and I am a fan of, you know, the Middleton distillery, so when I entered the ballot and I was picked, I was really glad that, you know, I could get a bottle of the Jameson 21, but it wasn't a whiskey that I probably would have bought outright if I didn't have the ability to share it with people. So, you know, I did ask people in the whiskey community if they wanted to try it, and I did split some of the bottle with the people that said they wanted to try it. And obviously, I'm going to share it further by, you know, picking a winner this month and letting somebody else try this exquisite dram, which is obviously difficult to get hold of now because of its limited nature. In a way, it reminds me of the Redbreast family of whiskies. I think if a Redbreast 21 cask strength existed, it would be very similar to this, because the grain whiskey in this is hidden really well. I don't think that you'd easily try this and think it was a blend. It really is well constructed, and those flavours gel really well. If it sounds like your cup of tea, well, I'll put a link in the description so you can find out more about the whiskey itself. And if it doesn't, for whatever reason, then hopefully I'll see you next time. Sancha.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, why not give it a like or a comment, and please consider subscribing for more videos like this.